Okay. Ready? You can start. Ready.
Ready? Awesome. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. So I'm talking about the body language of success, right? So if I came out here like this and I said, hi, everybody, how would you respond to me? Hello. Not so good, right? Okay, so you guys, would you be willing to play with me? Because like I can, yes? Because I can get up here and I can say a lot of things, but what I really want is for you to have an experience of taking your power into your body. Because if it's not in your body, people won't get your message. You could have a lot of really amazing intentions to make change, to make a difference in people's lives, but if it's not in your body, people won't listen. They won't be able to hear you. So I would rather give you guys an experience of taking your power and getting it in your body. What do you guys say? Yes? Okay. So everybody stand up if you can, just where you are. Oh, I'm going to get in his way for a minute. Don't worry. Oh, I will find you. I will find you. Okay. So I want you guys to pretend, like kind of like slouch your shoulders a little bit. Okay? Good. Good. Now put your head down. Oh, you guys are so good at taking directions. Awesome. Put your head down. Awesome. Okay. Now say, I am very successful.
I am very successful.
Do you believe that? No. Okay, now try this. Okay. So, you got it? So what I want you to do is put your head up, shoulders back, put your feet just a foot or maybe a foot apart, like a power stance. You guys heard of that word? Power stance?
Papa con the camera. Papa. Camera.
Yeah? Okay, cool. You. Yeah, that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, good. Yeah. Shoulders back, head up. Okay, say, I am successful.
I am successful.
A little bit louder.
I am successful.
Okay, now, from in your belly, I am successful.
I am successful.
I like that. That was really good. Good job. Okay. Now, you could say it quietly, but with your full presence. I am successful.
I am successful.
Yeah. Did you guys feel that?
Yes.
Go ahead and sit down. Yeah, thank you. Is the body. Right? So all day long, you guys probably are in school, right? And the people are telling you you're trying to learn things and you're trying to think about everything that you're learning. But if you don't know it, then you haven't learned it. If you can't feel it in your body, then you haven't learned it yet. Right? Yeah. So how many of you feel like you have like a message for the world? Raise of hands. Hey, by the way, everybody's hands should be up right now. Yeah, okay, good. Yes. So, how many of you know you have a message for the world? And where does that message live inside of you? Point to it. Point to it. I noticed that nobody pointed here. Did you notice that nobody pointed here? We think this is where our message comes from. It's here. But it doesn't come from there. It comes from our body. It comes from living our message, right? Being our message in totality. So when we can feel our body, when we can feel that knowing right in here, right down here. And by the way, if you don't quite know it yet, just by standing like this, with your head up and your shoulders back, you will feel a part of you. You will feel a part of the truth of you because your body doesn't lie. Now your head, it can lie a lot, right? You can tell a lot of stories in our head. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, I'm not good enough. Oh no, maybe tomorrow I'll do that. You can tell a lot of lies in your head, but the body can't lie. Did you know that? Right? So if you have to pee, right? If you have to go to the bathroom, you can pretend that you don't have to go to the bathroom, but your body is going to win in the end. Your body has the truth of who you are inside of you. So and you can trust your body. Your body will always tell you the direction to go. Right? You know that, huh? You can feel that. She's just right here with me. That's awesome. Beautiful. So, the body has everything to do with success. We have to get out of our minds, because that's where we judge. That's where we judge and criticize. That's where we judge and criticize ourselves, is in our mind. The body would never judge you, would never criticize you. Do you know that your body loves you? I had this epiphany not very long ago, because for years I've been doing that. You try to love your body. You should love your body. Okay, gotta try to love my body. And then I had this experience where I was just walking along one day, and I had this awareness. You don't have to love your body because your body loves you. Huh. How about that? So I realized that this is like consciousness is in our bodies. And you can't think your way into your body. You can only feel your way into your body. Walk your way, move your way into your body. And your body will not betray you. It will guide you. It will show you, turn left, turn right. Oh, talk to that person over there. Have you ever felt like kind of moved across a room before? Like, I don't know why I'm coming over here to talk to you, but I'm coming over here to talk to you right now. And something happens that's magic, because your body knows. It's intuitive. It knows it's going to bring you where you need to go. So I want you to think about that message that you have for the world and ask, how can I embody this? How can I embody this message? How can I live it? And not just like walking straight up, that's one thing we did today, but like, how can you live your message? How can you give yourself the experience of your message? And in doing that, you actually open up another clue to why you're here. And every time you do what you know your message is, so if your message is love, and you're judging yourself, it's incongruent. And your body will tell you that. Does that make sense, you guys? Yeah. Cool. So think about that thing that is your message to the world. Feel it in your body. Actually feel it in every part of your body. So some of you pointed here, some of you pointed here, but it's actually everywhere. It's in every cell. Every cell of your body has consciousness. So put the message in your left toe. Put the message in your right knee. Put the message in your belly. Put your message in your belly. Walk with your message in your gut, in your heart, in your bones, in your cells. And when you're being your message, things will come to you. The universe will offer itself to you because you're living it. These trees, these flowers, they get everything they require because they're just being who they are. If you're trying to be something other than who you are, the universe can't find you because you're off being something else. But when you live your message, everything you need will come to you. People will come and talk to you because there's a look in your eye. Or there's something that they're curious about because they feel an energy. Because guess what? Their bodies are talking to them too. And they're like, oh, this person has something for me. And, it's underneath everything we do. It's underneath networking. It's underneath everything that we are and that we do. And so, really allowing yourself to feel into your body and what it has for you and the message that it has for you, and to actually live from that place is everything. Because when you're congruent, when your message, the thing that comes out of your mouth, is congruent with how you're living, then everything in your life will align to that message. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes.
You guys follow that? Yeah? Awesome. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Any questions?
Questions? They don't want to talk. They're in their bodies now.
Sometimes, even after achieving something which I have set a goal as, even after that, the mind sometimes has a block like, no, you haven't done yet. There is a block in me. Can I know how to overcome that? Like you say, that body, it's not easy for me to transform it into my body language.
Got
That's
it.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, there's so many ways to play with that. But one of the things that I would ask yourself is, when you say to yourself, I can't, or maybe I'm not ready, or maybe I'm not qualified enough, or all of that stuff, right? The first thing to do would be to question yourself. Because nowhere is that true. So what's light is true. What's heavy is a lie. Does it feel light to you to say, I can't do it? Does it feel light to doubt? Does that feel light to you? No. So it's not true. You're lying to yourself. So just asking the question, is it true that I can't do it? Or what if that wasn't true? What if that wasn't true, that I couldn't do it? What possibility could I look for? What opportunity could I look for? One of the speakers this morning talked about that. Look for the opportunity. So if it's not true that I can't do it, I wonder what would be possible here. And that's a way to get out of the mind, because the mind wants to argue. So sometimes just saying, oh, I can do it, when your mind is saying, no, you can't, kind of gets you in a tug-of-war. So sometimes just asking a gentle question and questioning yourself and saying, well, what if that wasn't true? What if it wasn't true that I couldn't do it? Then what would I be capable of? Yeah? Make sense? Yeah. Try it on. Let me know how it goes. Yes.
I've got a question. We are brought up as nice, sweet girls. So I had a bit of a problem. I still have when I meet narcissist people. People sort of threaten you, and I try to avoid it. But sometimes you have to face it head on. So what should be my body language be, so that I'm not, I don't want them to have the easy way, but stand up for myself. So what should I do? What should be my language, body language be?
So, inherent in your question, if I might be bold to say, there's a little bit of I'm less than the narcissist. I feel like the narcissist has more power than me, right? Okay, is that true? Is it true that the narcissist has more power? Okay, not true. It's bull crap, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, so that would be the first thing. It's like, would you be willing to see everyone as your equal? Because some people know something more in one area, sometimes we know something more in one area, but as humanity, we are equal. And when you see somebody as greater than you, you are not being in the equal. So I would ask, am I willing to be equal here? And notice how you might want to sit as an equal. So how would an equal, so you can sit or stand, but how would an equal sit? Huh? Look in the eye. Yes. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. So if you felt like you were less than, how would you look? Yeah. Yeah, like that. Now it's interesting because we might not it might not be that exaggerated, right? It might not be this exaggerated. But energetically, that's what we're doing and that's what we're communicating. Don't you know when you come into a party and somebody feels shy? They're scared to talk. You can, right? And we can feel that and we know that. But if you can actually ask yourself, am I willing to be equal to everyone? Because that's actually what's required to change the world, is not anybody above anybody else. And so we have to quit putting others above us too. And am I willing to be an equal here? And how would an equal be? How would I like to come to the party? Anybody else? Any other questions?
We find all our answers within ourselves. What if the mind runs too fast with ideas? Okay, ideas which cannot be implemented or in a day-to-day basis. It's like hallucination, but there is some burning in your day-to-day life that you want to do something, but you don't know what to do. So what do we do at that moment? Like you're coming up with a lot of ideas suddenly in your thing, and how do you find the way out of it? Or do you search for opportunities so that you go towards it, or calm your mind and like go with this flow?
You ask a very good question, because isn't that an awesome problem to have? You have an awesome problem called too many ideas, too many amazing ideas, right? And I also have this problem.
How does this find way and take you somewhere?
Yes.
It should take you somewhere, right?
Yes.
If you are a dentist or are you at home, and then suddenly you want I want to do this. And then you need the resources, and how do you go about it?
So that's a second question. We're sneaking more questions in. So I'll finish the first question first, which is what I do is I write my ideas down, so I give them a space. I give them like honor by like writing them down. And then I look at some questions like, is it now or is that in the future? So then I can start kind of putting them in a way that allows me to actually facilitate actualizing them. Yes? Right? So that's one thing that I do. And yes, I will always have more ideas. I have more ideas before breakfast than I can do in a whole life. Okay? So, you get that, I know, right? Yeah, so I'm a lot asking, and I will go back to my idea book all the time and go, is it now? Is it now? And if it feels light, I might start taking action in that direction. If it doesn't feel like it's now, I'll keep it in the book and I'll ask again later, right? So, when I have that idea, this is your second question, then it's like, yes, it feels time. It's like, yeah, I want to do that. One of the first things I do is I start telling people about it. I have this amazing idea. And they go, I know a friend. I know this. It's like most people, they have these ideas and they sit on them. And when you start telling people, oh man, gosh, I have this idea. Like I remember one time I decided I was going to run a mastermind, and I started telling people, like, I have this great idea, and do you know anyone? And they're like, me, because, we don't think about that. But if you can just start talking to people, and then that's the first way of embodying it. You embodying it the first way by writing it down. You embody it the second way by engaging with your idea, by asking, is it time? These ideas are like spirits. They're energies, they're consciousness, and so they need our attention. And then the third way is you open your mouth. Huh?
I would have an idea book from today.
An idea book, yes, beautiful. Yes.
Anyone else?